Hey everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse. And guys, we are here getting ready to watch Joker, Folie, Deux right here, Joker 2. I'm here with my bro Troy, aka TP Media. Say what's up.
What's up, everybody?
All right, Troy, this is our kind of first predictions about the movie or what we want to see. I'm gonna let you go first. What do you want to see in the movie, man?
A bunch of craziness, man. The first one was crazy and made you think, and that's what I want to see with this too. I want us to be like on our toes, wondering what's going to happen. And, just because that first one, I still feel like I don't even know what's going on.
Exactly.
I'm excited. I'm very excited to see what they do with this.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Todd Phillips's, Todd Phillips behind the camera again with the cinematography. Yeah. I love the first movie with the cinematography. I love the score.
Oh, me too.
So great. It's like has a personality of its own, the score. And not only that, I'm really excited to see Joaquin Phoenix back again in this role. This was a role, usually Joaquin is known not to do roles twice, so it's insane to me. He wanted to come back to do a sequel, and I am just really, really excited to see what they do. I know this is going to be have musical elements, which is very new.
Yeah.
And I feel like if a movie can do it and really make it work, the musical elements, this is the movie to do it. So I really am excited for that.
I agree with that.
But other than that, yeah, I'm just excited just to see really the craziness of this movie and really like what psychological stuff we'll be seeing in this movie. And when does this movie take place? Right after the first movie? Yeah. I think it does, but we're about to find out in a few minutes here, but we'll catch you back for our review after the movie. Peace.
Oh, no.
Hey everybody, it's Zach. Welcome back to the Heroverse. And guys, we just got out of Joker 2, Joker Folie, Deux. I have many thoughts. This is going to be the spoiler-free review right now, and then we're going to cut it, and then we're going to say by the end, spoilers. We'll do spoilers at the end. Troy, I'm going to let you go first. What were your initial thoughts watching the movie?
My initial thoughts, the beginning, it was the beginning. I didn't know what to expect, so I was excited. And then slowly, during the movie, that excitement went down.
Yes, it started to plummet, right?
Yes. Maybe not as quickly for me as for you, but I will say I am disappointed.
And guys, we're at the end of the hall. We got away from where we got out of the theater in IMAX, just in case some people that are walking out of the theater maybe still want to see this movie and haven't seen it yet. Because we went to an IMAX showing Monday, early showing, I think 3 days before the release Thursday.
Yeah.
So my thoughts were, I love the visuals. Love the acting from Joaquin and also Lady Gaga.
Say that too. The acting was great.
Yeah.
But the execution and how it was written was...
Yeah, the story, I will say, was trash. I was expecting more of what we got of the Joker at the end of the first movie. Yeah. That he would just fully become that version of him.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
I was not expecting a lot of what ends up happening in this film. I wasn't expecting it. And I wasn't expecting as much musical sequences as there were. There was a lot of musical sequences in this film that I wasn't really expecting. I thought there would be less, but there was a lot.
Yeah.
And you said it best, where you were kind of saying are we done with the musical sequences now? Are we actually going to get onto the plot?
Yeah, I didn't know, I would have enjoyed it if it was a little less duration of the musical sequences, and I would have enjoyed if it led into something, better, if they managed the musical part better.
Yeah, I do gotta say it felt very musical sequence after musical sequence, and I'm not gonna lie, I had a hard time. Troy said it where he's kept saying to himself, I want to like it, it, it's gonna get good, it's gonna get good. I was feeling that way, and I was at moments I was oh, we're gonna start to get it, and then I started plummeting down. Like I said, there was funny moments of this movie, funny jokes. Clearly, there were.
Oh yeah.
But even that, I was those are good and all. But can we get less musical sequences? Can we feel like we're actually gaining plot and we're actually gaining momentum, I felt like very slow. And it felt like as we were starting to get plot, it went straight into a musical sequence, and that kind of took me out of the bit. And like I said, great acting, great visuals. There's a couple of sequences from the trailer where they're dancing, Harley and Joker on top of the roof with the moon in the background. Love the visuals of that. In the trailer, it was like them walking up to a church like they were going to get married in their kind of illusional dream. Love that. Again, those are scenes that were in the trailer, but like I said, this movie just did not hit for me for plot. Too many musical sequences, great acting, great visuals. But I say the movie was technically visual candy. And the thing I love about the first movie is that the visuals are on point, but the story makes the visuals great. And like the visuals and the score are like honestly personalities in themselves that make also the first movie so great. And it's like there was visuals here, there was great acting here, but there was that wasn't enough that made the story great, because the story failed, and it almost felt like because the music alone, the score, the Joker score builds a great story on its own. But it felt like the story wasn't, or the score wasn't helping the story, and the story wasn't helping the score. So I felt very like down in my seat, like, oh, I'm wanting to enjoy this. And great, and mind you, there's some sequences in here I'm like, oh, I thought we were gonna get the Joker that we kind of left off in the first movie with. But I was just disappointed. And now I think we're kind of ready to get on to the spoiler part to why we didn't like this film. That a lot of people, I heard, this was the ending, people said they did not like, and we're about to get into it right now. So if you don't want any spoilers, click off the video, go watch this movie Thursday, and then come back. But we're about to get into spoilers in 3, 2, 1. We're getting into spoilers right now. Troy, let's talk about the ending. That was some bullshit.
That was a just big slap in the face, man. It was like, what was the point? Like, honestly, I think they should have never even made this movie.
I feel this way.
The ending of the first movie, it may have been like cliffhanger, whatever, but you could have just left it as that, and I feel like that would have just...
I would have rather have had that. Like you said, where he's at the height of the height. He is Joker now. We kind of know the story of where it all goes with, Batman, Bruce's parents being dead. It kind of starts that rivalry. I feel like I would have been okay with leaving it like that than us getting it where another psychopath in the hospital of Arkham was with, Arthur, and he's the one that becomes Joker.
Yeah, because I'm sure I think we saw him earlier, like midway through the film, and he was like eyeing him up or something, and I saw it, I was like, that's very interesting.
They kept focusing on the one dude the entire film, and I was like, he's gonna kill him. I'm like, I had the feeling, I was like, he's gonna be the one to kill him.
Honestly, when I heard you, like, you're like, shit. And because I didn't put 2 and 2 together, and then when you said that, I was like, fuck.
Because there's a moment, like I said, they were focusing on him in the beginning of the film. He says midway through the film, because it's the trial of is he guilty, and the whole story of his one lawyer was trying to say, it's an identity disorder, like Joker isn't Arthur Fleck, he wasn't the one that made those crimes, and he pretty much comes out and says, I actually did make those crimes, Joker was just all an act. And right at that moment, I was like, oh shit. I was like, I was worried because also the whole visions with Harley shooting him. I thought she was going to shoot him on the steps by the end of the film.
I thought so too.
Well, when the courthouse explodes, I thought for sure when he went to go meet her saying, I escaped, we can go live our life now. And she was on the steps and said, goodbye, Arthur. I thought she was going to shoot him on the steps. Like he was envisioning of her betraying him. But no, right when they said, Arthur, you got a visitor, and the one dude is following him that they've been focusing on, I was like, he's gonna fucking kill him. And because he had that weird smile and grin on his face, I'm like, are they trying to say he's the real Joker? I had that scared feeling, and then when he told him the joke, I knew he was gonna shank him. And then he, like, in the corner, he uses the knife and makes the big, like, cutting smile and starts laughing. And I was like, really? They made this stupid goofball in the back of the film the entire time that they kept, guys pointing to in the back saying, keep watching them, see what happens. I thought that was bullshit. And I thought it was a cop-out. And I was like, you really ruined a great story, which was the first film. I thought they ruined it.
I thought it was a bit ruined too. It was a slap in the face, man. It was
Best believe, and we got these posters. We got these IMAX, was it Joker posters for going, but this shit's getting ripped. I'm not keeping mine. I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm gonna be one of those people that thinks this movie didn't exist.
Yeah,
I really can't let this movie ruin the first movie, and I feel like it totally destroys the work of the first movie.
It does. It
and what we were promised.
I feel like it
Trust me,
it
bro.
just erases. It's basically like what you feel is Venom did with Spider-Man, like how like it erases like that like it makes no sense.
For a little insight, Troy's saying that in Venom Let There Be Carnage in the trailer we see the symbiote, which was left in Peter's MCU universe, but they're using that symbiote, uncanonizing it to benefit the plot of Venom Let There Be Carnage. So they're ruining the beautiful plot line of Spider-Man being grounded and all that, going into a Spider-Man 4, and it doesn't make any sense because they want to put Tom Hardy in was it Tom Holland Spider-Man 4? It's completely ruining it. So that's how I feel, is that you essentially are erasing all of what you built in the first movie. And giving it to some bum in the background and making it become Joker.
Yeah, I really hope they don't think they can make a third film with that guy.
Yeah, because I won't be watching. I won't be watching. I feel hurt, honestly. I feel like
the whole movie too. I was like, what direction are we going? And this was not what I was expecting at all.
That's the best. What you're saying is that this is what we were not expecting. We were not expecting a movie,
and that's not a good thing.
Exactly. And I was looking at him the entire time. I don't know if you noticed. I was trying to see. He was like, "Is he liking this?" Because I don't know.
I was just like so like I was in awe because it was intense. It's still intense. It's Joker movie. But like it was just.
It wasn't what we thought it would be. And I'm really excited to hear everybody's thoughts down in the comment sections, because like I said, there's a lot of people I had conversations with out there that said they were really excited for the film, said, oh, the ending is like really controversial, makes people like really not like this movie. And I really was not knowing what it was going to be.
That was the nail in the coffin.
Was the ending. I not only that, is that the ending isn't the thing that made it like made the whole movie like let's say the ending wasn't the thing like, oh, like everything was good until the ending. The whole movie really wasn't good. There were sequences, and it's like they didn't know where they were going, and it wasn't what they promised us from the first movie. So it's not like, oh, it was all good until the ending. The whole movie really wasn't good, with some little sprinkles of visuals.
The beginning, I will admit, I enjoyed and had my hopes up. Like seeing Lady Gaga, she is very attractive in this movie. That's all I'm going to say. And she does a great job acting.
Yeah, the acting was on point.
When they go to his lawyer telling him all about like that she lied to him, and that's when I was like, all right, bro, that's when I started. I was like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, because I was like, this could be some good story. Well, yeah, because right when the lying, I was like, oh no, I'm like, so it's not going to be that they're both chaos meets chaos and they both love each other because they're both chaos, and it's like an empire being built.
That's how they were gonna end it. Is that
that's what they promised us from the trailer, but they turned their backs on us, and essentially just this movie was all over the place. It was a beautifully made movie, but it was a mess. Beautifully acted, beautifully made, but it was just a mess. It had no sense of direction. And I feel like that's really, and with a shitty ass ending that ruins the first movie. But I want to know your thoughts.
I'm all for I'm all for like crazy endings like that like things you don't expect, and they take a 180 like what's his name, M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan.
He does like those crazy like
that M. Night's movies are very out there. His endings are very the fuck your mind up.
So I'm okay with crazy endings like that, but like
this was just a slap in the face.
Yeah, dude. Like it would have been one thing if that was like a dream or something, but like for that to be real, I
get you. Let me know your thoughts, guys. But that was the video. Like I said, make sure to subscribe to Troy's channel for more figs and possible upcoming reviews and things on your channel. So you can shout out your channel.
TP Media.
Guys will be in the description. But let me know your thoughts. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.